What's up, everybody? Welcome to my new LEGO room tour for 2024. A lot has changed as always, so I'm gonna jump firstly into the city. So last year I was in the process of working on tiling off all the sidewalks, and you can see the tiles are almost done in the whole city. I'm just missing a few spots. This building here is scheduled for demolition, so I can free up that spot for something else. We got a bit of a traffic jam down here in the downtown city. So yeah, the city is coming along really nicely. It should be finished within the year, I'd say. I'm also in the process of raising all these buildings up by one brick. So yeah, that is the city. Lots of minifigures as always. So I'm just gonna show off some of the new additions. There's the castle stuff still, some Simpsons, Pirates of the Caribbean, some random CMFs and whatnot. Monster fighters, all my zombies and creatures. We got a Mandalorian army right here. Back in there in the case is a bunch of Mandalorians. These are all CMFs and just miscellaneous figures. We got all my DC villains here. We got all my Batman and superhero, just superheroes, I guess. Then we got Marvel villains up here, and Captain Marvel. Then we got my Sith, my Star Wars Sith, and Tauntauns. Then we got all my Jedi, and then some more Sith, Darth Vader and Count Dooku. Then we got all my Marvel superheroes. Some of the new Marvel CMFs in there. Down here we got, in the front, just more CMFs and random figures. In the case back there, I got even more Jedi. Up here I got the Pharaoh's Quest and Monster Fighters people. Then here I got some Marvel figures that are worth a bit of money, so I want to keep them protected. Over here we got more CMFs in the front, and back here we got some Star Wars stuff, and we got my Lord of the Rings in the case there. And here we got all my mummies. I have a massive mummy army, and then some random stuff like ghosts and Scooby-Doo. And then here we got the Lone Ranger, and then we got Prince of Persia, and then Indiana Jones. And then up here is just miscellaneous Star Wars figures of various kinds. And here we got some old kind of classic figures. Here's all my Ninjago stuff. And then we got some space themed things like aliens and astronauts. And then space police. And then just some headless people. And then we also got my Imperial Army, my Rebel Army, and my droids. And we got some expensive clones and old clones in there. Then we got all the Knights of Ren that I've collected. And then we got my massive clone army here. A whole base plate full of them. With some unique ones in the case back there. Up here is some Star Wars ships of various kinds, and then I got all my astromechs here. And then we go across. These are all my custom figures of custom characters I've made, things like that. And then we got some more Star Wars ships. Down here is my massive Toy Story Green Army Man army. This is one of my favorite figures of all time for sure, so I try to get as many as I can. And then up here we got some ships, and two of my favorite Bionicles are right here. This black one and this red one. Absolute awesome figures, characters, I love them. Underneath of the city, I have all my parts still organized by color. And there's not as many parts under there anymore because I've been recently repairing all of my destroyed sets, which I am going to get into. So I've been going through Bricklink and finding all of the sets that have been destroyed. And I've been taking the parts and putting them into labeled bags. For example, we got all kinds of strange sets that have been destroyed for lots of years. Some of the coolest ones, I think, is a UCS R2-D2. Also, this is going to be an Imperial Star Destroyer. And then there's also some old vintage stuff, like this Chamber of Secrets from Harry Potter. There's some crazy old stuff like that. And then there's some cool Star Wars stuff, like this is the expensive Bounty Hunter Pursuit set, which was destroyed in my bin for all these years, and I had no idea. So yeah, all these bags are sets that are being in the process of getting all their parts. There's like probably over 100 sets here, which is really cool. I've still got this shelf full of all my unbuilt sets. And I've come to the realization that I probably will never build this many in my life. It's a weird realization to come to. Over here on the wall, I just kind of put my poly bags over here. I love buying multiples of the poly bags, and I like to open one and put a few more on the wall. So that's where I put all my poly bags of recently. Over here is still my medieval table. I have a big open spot. I don't know what I'm gonna put there. Last year, I think I said I was gonna put the Lion Knight's castle there, which I have it, it's in that box right there. But I don't know if I wanna put that there, because then I just have two castles next to each other. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. New things here, I've acquired some classic castle figures. I got a lot of the Lion Knights soldiers, some more classic guys there. That guy's maybe classic. So yeah, that's about the same as it was last year, honestly. This is still my work table here. Over here, it's just all my Harry Potter stuff still there. Nothing's really changed with that. Something I may have never shown before is all my instruction manuals. So these are all like small manuals. Here's like medium-sized ones. And then I got all my, I guess these are like kind of small/medium. And then we got all my large manuals. That's where all my instruction manuals go. And then this is something I've showed off more recently. My pirate ships on a blue ocean. Then we got some pirate stuff. And we got some classic pirate stuff. That's something I repaired from my bin. Got my lighthouse, my globe, good stuff. And then I showed this off in a full-length video recently. It was my bikini bottom, which I'm super proud of. It looks really good, I think. And then down there we just got some Star Wars stuff. My favorite being the Malevolence and the Republic gunship. Those are awesome sets. Then we can go over here and just show off my Bionicles for the last thing. Bionicles were a big part of my childhood. Honestly, I was more into Bionicles than I was into the minifigures or the city when I was little. So yeah, guys, that about does it for my room tour. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.